So, as it stands, it's 14-1, fight to flight. You want in on this, Tony?
Well, sure, boss, but ain't it you flips the switch?
You're absolutely right, Tony. The game is mine. I deal the cards. Hello, Doctor. I'm glad to see you looking so well rested. No, don't try and move. You've had quite a shock, or 2 or 3 to the system. In fact, I'm still detecting a little bit of lid lag just to your left side. Or maybe that's just your face. Do you know where you are? Well, that's a shame. It is your profession to know, after all. You're in the headquarters of the Cranial Nerve Association, the vagus division. That is to say, the vagus nerve. You can call me number 10, and currently I speak for the other 11 heads of department. You see, Doctor, we don't take too fondly to people poking and prodding in our business, and your examination was awfully thorough. You compromised a great deal of information, and I have seen far too many nerves shot to hell on my own front doorstep for information that was leaked. Well, not much to do about it now, no. I just want to get a few things straight with you, if you wouldn't mind. Just a few things to straighten out, if you'll let me. You see, Doctor, you have learned a great deal about us, and it's in the interest of me and my associates that we reappraise some of what you think you've learned. So just sit comfortably back in your chair there. You can move, of course. I'm in control of that, but I really just want to check your eyes, if you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind. Yeah, good. Totally immobile. Your pupils aren't flinching an inch. Wonderful. Good. They're like little glass eyes. Now you can't move them, of course. I don't want you identifying our location by sight. But we will let you blink every 30 seconds or so. We won't want you blinking in Morse code, of course, for anybody who happens to be watching. We don't want you drying out completely either. We want to preserve you, of course. Naturally, we are in complete control of your ocular muscles. And we can switch them off like that, like that, like that, at any time of our choosing. And I don't think that would be very good for your career now, would it? I mean, of course, blindness is in this day and age a perfectly negotiable situation. But for one such as yourself, it would take some getting used to. What was the old phrase in the Bible? If thine eye offends thee, pluck it out. Pluck it out. Pluck it out. We are just going to repattern, in your own interest, of course, just some of your nerves here. Erasing certain associations. Good. Blink, you can blink now. Fine. But wherever are my manners? We haven't offered you any refreshment, Doctor. Would you like a beer? Would you like a sandwich? I know how fond you are of sandwiches. Your breath is just screaming them to me. So why don't you just open your mouth a little? I just want to see your tongue. Just extend your tongue. Right. Right, let me grab a little light here. Yeah, we're going to repattern some of these as well. Some of your taste buds. It would be an awful shame, would it not, if you could ever taste again that sweet corned beef on rye. Just open wider. Open wider. There we go. There we go. You have wonderful dentition, Doctor. It would be an awful shame to see some of these pulled out, but that's not really our place now. No, just your tongue, just your tongue. Yeah. Gonna scrape it a little if I may, just if I may. Just gonna take a few little samples, just so we have your DNA on record. Just so we have all that vital information on record. There we are. Nice clean tongue. You can put it back in your mouth now. What's wrong? Oh, you can't? Oh, that's a shame. What an awful shame. Oh, and your eyes, of course, they're still rather immobile, aren't they? It'd be horrible if they just kind of, crossed like that with your tongue hanging out like that. There's only room for a few goons in this room, Doctor. Tony, come and take a few photographs of our friend here. I'm sure his wife would love to see him like this.
Oh boy. It's been
that's
a long
right.
time since we used the bowl
Good,
boss.
good. How very compromising, Doctor. Goodness. Sit back. What a state you're in, In a similar sense, I have here a variety of scented candles that were given to me as a gift from a client after I helped him out with a few little issues. They're quite wonderful. This is, can you guess? Can you guess? I know your eyes are now looking up at the corner of the room, so you're not going to cheat. Just take a whiff of this. Just smell this for me. Can you identify what it might be? Oh, put your tongue back in your mouth now, Doctor. That's right. Cocoa. Nice. Cocoa. What about this? What about this? Vanilla. Good. Vanilla. Sorta like you. Completely vanilla. This one comes with a very fancy cork. What about this one? In this nice little ruby red jar. Strawberry. Well done, Doctor, well done. Strawberry. It's all the pleasant ice cream flavors. Does it take you back to days at the beach? Did it take you back to your childhood? Did it take you back to Mama and Papa? Well, now, there's a little experiment and just humor me here. Try smelling this again. Just try smelling it again. That's right. You are a doctor on the ward. You'll have smelled that plenty of times. No, it's not cocoa anymore. It's a little more rancid than that. What about this? What about this? No, not vanilla. Not those pleasant days at the beach anymore. It's the smell of rotting fish in the harbor. Desolation, sadness, and death. Surely the strawberry is just fine. No, you're right. It's the smell of bad blood. The smell of bad blood, like we've currently got going on between us now. It's the smell of bad blood. Tell you what, Doctor, I want to come in close now. Just to prove a point, we've tested your eyes. Tested your skin. I want to test your corneal reflex just briefly. Just to prove a point. I've got a little needle here. I'm just going to come in. Nothing. On this side. Nothing. You're completely immobile. Do you see now, perhaps, Doctor, how much power we have over the information you gather of the world, of your senses, of everything that makes you, you? Gone in a pinprick. Now don't go getting red in the face, Doctor. You're making an awfully bad habit of doing that. Why don't we try something a little bit easier now? I just want to reprogram your ears. I want to reprogram your ears, okay? I want to remove all that you've heard about us, all that you've listened to, all of that information that's coming through your ears, okay? I just want to test how your hearing is doing. I want you to repeat some phrases I'm going to mutter into your ears. Completely random phrases, of course. The locker rooms of Aqua Vista High, early 1971. The Neurology Conference in Chicago, 1986. Seminar Room 3, Adams Hall, the University of Alabama, 1998. Your outdoor garden work pod, 2018. In your own home, you dirty dog. Provoking any memories, Doctor, of any past indiscretions? Can you still hear this? Tell me when the noise vanishes. Good. Tell me when it vanishes. Tell me when it vanishes. Like all of that information vanishing from your mind. And so too, all of our information we have on you might vanish. So long as you keep up your end of the silence. Good, I want to see these ears now. I want to see them properly. Fine. And your reflexes. straight behind me. Some final taps, just reprogramming final little bits of information. Good. Good. Now, there's a hammer over there. Shall we have Tony over there have a little look at your reflexes? I thought not. Well, I guess that just leaves my department. Tell me, Doctor, as a Stanford-educated, upstanding member of society, do you know where the name Vegas comes from? Oh, that's all right. It's not medically relevant, anyway. It comes from vagrant, or wanderer, mischief maker. You see, no matter how high you climb up the ladder, they never let you forget your past. I have here just a little glass of water. A little glass of water. This is the simplest test of all, you see. The simplest test of all. I just want you to take a little sip. Can you do that? Just take a little sip of the water. No? Your body won't let you. No. Difficulty with the vagus nerve, that's what it'll do. It'll interrupt digestion, it'll increase your heart rate. It's also the source of depression. And when things get really bad, when things get really, really bad, it can lead to dissociation. It can lead you to just die mentally right there on the spot. Right now, all that education, all that higher thinking, all those beautiful things that you once had have gone out the frickin' window, and you're just an animal now. Fight or flight, Doctor. Fight or flight.
Boss, ain't you gonna pull the
That is
real
what I
squeeze
control.
on?
The squeeze, Tony. I am the first, the last, and only squeeze. I am fear itself. You should understand that, Doctor. I'm right there in the deepest, most primitive part of your brain. Now why don't you just forget everything that you've learned about our little association? Go back to your day job. But don't do it too well. Just coast like the rest of you do. And then maybe we won't have to have this little meeting again. In the meantime, I'll have Tony here escort you out. Take care, Doctor. Bye-bye.